Welcome to our training Comply with Amazon's Intellectual Property Policy. The tips we'll share in this video don't take the place of legal advice, so remember to consult a lawyer if you have any specific intellectual property or IP questions. Keep in mind that this video was developed specifically for sellers operating in the U.S. and provides an overview of U.S. policies. Search Intellectual Property in Seller Central for country-specific policies and resources. When you list products in the Amazon store, you must comply with all applicable laws and Amazon policies. This includes Amazon's IP policy. Amazon's IP policy helps protect creators of an invention, brand, design, or other work from others using it without consent. When you and other sellers comply with this policy, you help ensure that customers can trust the products they buy in the Amazon store. You also help IP owners trust that these products don't infringe on their rights. There are three main types of IP rights: copyrights, trademarks, and patents. Copyrights protect a rights owner's original creative work. This means others are restricted from copying, adapting, reproducing, or manipulating it without permission. There are several types of creative works protected by copyright laws. A few examples include literary works such as books and computer programs, videos and movies, artistic works such as physical and digital pictures, paintings, and sculptures, dramatic works such as plays, and sound recordings such as spoken word or musical performances. Let's review an example. You capture a product photo or video yourself. You can add it to your product detail page in the Amazon store because you own the copyright to that creative work. Before you use someone else's product photo or video on your product detail page, however, you'll need to obtain permission from the rights owner. Make sure you keep all documentation confirming permission to use the copyrighted material. Copyright infringement can also include piracy, which is the result of copying books, films, music, or software without permission. This is true even if the copied work takes a form that differs from the original, such as transcribing a book into a text file and distributing it. Trademarks are legal protections for a word, symbol, or design, or a combination of these things, used to distinguish one company's products or services from another. This can include images, text, logos, colors, or sounds. The Amazon logo, for example, is a registered trademark that we use on our own products and services. Trademarks allow you to describe a product's compatibility with a branded product, but you can't describe how a product is similar to a branded product. For example, a seller is prohibited from stating their tablet e-reader is similar to the Kindle if it isn't a Kindle e-reader. A seller can, however, list a protective tablet e-reader case and note that it's compatible with the Kindle. If you want to compare the compatibility of your product with a product of a different brand, use the format shown here in your product's title. For example, brand name, power cord compatible with Amazon Alexa. Counterfeit products and content are another type of trademark violation. To help avoid selling counterfeit products, we recommend sourcing your products from a reliable supplier and verifying that they're authentic before you list them. Here's an example of a counterfeit product. A seller lists a handbag in the Amazon store. The product detail page notes that the handbag is from brand ABC. A customer sees the product listing and makes a purchase. When the handbag arrives, the customer discovers that the handbag isn't one of the brand's authentic products and contacts Amazon. In this example, the seller has violated the trademark rights of ABC, the IP owner. In certain cases, an Amazon selling partner will list an authentic product, but customers or other sellers might think it's inauthentic. To help avoid this misunderstanding, we recommend listing and shipping products in the manufacturer's original packaging and refraining from altering or removing the brand's packaging, which contains important product information. A patent is an IP right granted to inventors. Patent owners have the right to exclude others from making, using, offering to sell, selling, or importing the invention to a country for a certain number of years. One example of a patented product is the Amazon Echo. The Amazon Echo is an invention, and Amazon owns the rights to this invention in multiple countries. If a seller were to create or sell a product that is the same as the Amazon Echo, they would infringe upon the patent that protects this invention. We recommend you follow these tips to help ensure that you remain compliant with Amazon's IP policy. Always review existing IP where you want to sell before creating or listing a product. Obtain legal advice before you advertise, list, or otherwise move forward with selling your product if you're unsure if your product infringes on another party's IP. Use the IP governing body's website where you want to list to double-check IP compliance. Ensure your suppliers have valid rights and authorization from rights owners to produce or supply products using the right owner's IP. Keep supply chain documentation for all of your products, including invoices and letters of authorization. Obtain legal advice when establishing procedures to prevent infringements. Upload or use only images, videos, or text that you have created yourself or that you have obtained the copyright holder's permission to upload. If you've received permission, keep all documentation and only use the copyright in the way the copyright holder has approved. Regularly review the account health page to be aware of any risks to your account. To get there, select the menu icon in the top left corner of Seller Central. Hover over Performance and select Account Health. If you consult a lawyer and still aren't sure whether your product infringes upon the IP rights of others, don't list the product. Note that this list isn't exhaustive, and it's your responsibility to make sure you remain compliant with IP policies everywhere you sell. IP owners can report a violation if they suspect infringement of their IP rights in the Amazon store. To learn more about the types of infringement you can report and how to use our centralized reporting portal in Seller Central to notify us of infringement, watch the Report Abuse in the Amazon Store training in Seller University. Contact your local IP office or attorney to learn more about IP rights. Your product's manufacturer or distributor may also be able to assist you with specific IP issues. This concludes our training on how to comply with Amazon's intellectual property policy. Thank you and happy selling in the Amazon store.